Gila. Assalamualaikum.
Hi, Miss.
You are in Mojokerto. Is it well, is it really hot there?
Rain, but rainy.
It's raining, but still hot.
Yes.
Um, because in Surabaya it's so cold. So cool. I'm not going to say cold. Cool. But I felt cold, so I was like, why is it cool? So I forgot who lives in Mojokerto. Your grandma, and then who else?
My grandma and my cousin.
Your grandma and your cousins. How many cousins do you have there?
Three.
Oh, three. Or when I saw there you go. Hello. So three cousins. And how old are they?
Kak Berlin, 20.
Mm-hmm.
And Jessica 10. Marcel 14.
Ah. So nobody is at your age. You are 11, right? 12. 11 or 12?
11.
11, 11. So nobody is at your age. Exactly. Well, Jessica is 10. Hi, Alena.
Hi, Miss.
Alena didn't give any comments about Alice in Wonderland. This one is Jessica, no? Yeah, okay, so got it. There you go. Alena, why didn't you do your before, after Zoom activity and before Zoom activity? Alena?
Hello, Miss.
Why didn't you do your before Zoom activity? Alena uh, was being Grand the grasshopper. Mm. She didn't want to work hard. Let's go, Alena. You can do this. Speaking of which, before we read the story, Alice in Wonderland, please take a look at this. Okay. So if you take a look at your student book, we're going to talk about this one. There. We are going to compare things. This is what we call comparison. Okay. We have as and as, and then we also have blah, 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 then. Now, the deal is when you talk using as and as, it has the same quality. For example, for me, gado-gado and tahu tek, oh, no. Gado-gado is as delicious as tahu tek. So they have 9 points. Gado-gado 9 points, tahu tek 9 points. How about you? What food do you think is as good? Think about it. Two foods that you think are have the same points. Me, gado-gado is as good as tahu tek. Hi, Shelo. Welcome to the class.
Miss.
Two foods.
Like what, Miss?
Gado-gado is as good as tahu tek. Yeah, this is my sentence. Gado-gado. Oh, thinking about gado-gado. Goda-goda. Gado-gado. Gado-gado is as good as tahu tek. Go, Nabila. Your turn.
Chicken is as good as steak.
Chicken is as good as steak. Wait. What chicken? Fried chicken or
Fried chicken.
fried chicken? There you go. One more time. Fried chicken is as good as chicken steak or beef steak or fish steak.
Fried chicken is as good as chicken steak.
Chicken steak. There you go. Fried chicken is as good as chicken steak. How about Shelo and Alena? Two foods that you think are the same. Shelo, Alena? You can talk about snacks too. For example, like my favorite is chiki. Chiki is as good as taro. Chiki is Jessica. Chiki is as good as taro. So for me, how about you, Shelo and Alena? Go,
What
Alena.
right, Miss?
Hmm?
What?
Food.
Wait.
Mm-mm. Okay, Shelo first. Go, Shelo.
If dessert spaghetti is as good as
Wait,
gado-gado.
wait, wait, Alena. Hang on. Go, Shelo. One more time.
Spaghetti is as good as gado-gado.
Oh, seriously, spaghetti is as good as gado-gado. Okay, for Shelo, spaghetti and gado-gado. There you go. Alena, how about you?
Mm, fried chicken is as good as
Do, Alena, you cut your voice. Go. One more time.
fried chicken is as good than
As, not
as
then. Is as good as.
fried chicken is as good as bakso.
Bakso. There you go. Fried chicken is as good as bakso. Now we're going to compare something that is different. Me. Okay. Mine is rawon is not as good as pecel because I think pecel is number 10. Rawon is just 7. So rawon is not as good as pecel for me. How about you? Fried duck, maybe? Or what else? Pizza, spaghetti, burger. Cello, are you ready? You can say it. Blah, blah, blah is not as good as. Oh, Nabila first. Okay, go on, Nabila.
Pecel is not as good as bakso.
Pecel is the best. Pecel is not as good as baso. Okay, then. Go, Alena. Pecel is not as good as baso.
I just want to say the same like Nabila, but
Change pecel with something else.
I very doesn't like pecel.
Oh, you really don't. What is wrong with you? Pecel is the best food. Okay.
No,
I don't like it,
It's it's so healthy.
but I don't like it.
Oh, okay then. Something that you'd like the least besides pecel. Hmm. Oh, I know. Rujak cingur. Do you like rujak cingur? No, see, you can use that. Hey, Alena is gone. Yoo-hoo, Alena.
Gado
Mm-hmm.
is not as good as
It's
bakso. I
what?
don't know, fried chicken.
Oh, fried chicken. Gado
No,
gado.
bakso.
Gone. One more time. Gado gado is not as good as bakso.
Gado is not as good as bakso.
Hmm. Nabila said pecel. Alena said gado gado. And then Shello will say tahu tek. All my favorite foods. There, Shello is back. Shello, are you ready with your not as good as? Not yet. Think about it. What is not as good as blah blah blah? You like spaghetti? Do you like? Oh, I know. You like shawmai? Oh, you do. How is it? Is shawmai the same as spaghetti or not the same? Mm, mm, mm. What else then? Sushi. Do you like sushi? Yeah. Nabila too. Sushi. Oh, I know. You you don't like this, must be. Oxtail soup. Do you like oxtail soup? What? Oxtail soup.
I
Soup.
don't know that.
Oh, I don't like.
No,
Go
No,
on. Go on, Cielo. You can say it. Oxtail soup. Sop buntut. Oxtail soup is sop buntut, by the way. It's not as good as.
I like sepultura.
Oh, oh, what food that you don't like, Cielo? Cielo likes every food. Tahu tek, tahu tek. Do you like tahu tek? Yeah. um.
Ice cream.
Ice cream is number one. Must be.
Yeah.
Oh, Shello, I'm going to ask you. Compare spaghetti with ice cream. Which one is better? Is spaghetti? Yeah. Shello. Snack, then, snacks. Like
onigiri.
onigiri is not as good as lemper. For me. And Nabila go, what? All the same. Okay. Onigiri is not as good as Nogosari. For me. So, Shello, how is it? While Shello is still thinking about her food, Nabila and Alena, we're going to say something with R. So we are going to change this with R. It means that we have to use something more than one. For example, my friends, my friends are as good as my, oh, Alena is gone. Okay. My friends are as good as my family. My friends are as good as my family. You can talk about anything, but you have to use are. Go, Nabila.
My best friends are as good as my friend.
Oh, my best friends are as good as my friends. So, why are they best friends? Why are they not just friends? No, Nabila is confused. It's okay. My best friends are as good as my friends. Alena, Shelo still needs to do this one. Is not as good as. Alena?
My family are as good as my friends.
Alena is cheating. She is using my sentence and switch it. My family are as good as my friends. Okay lah, I'll take it lah. No problem. Go, Shelo.
Spinach is not as good as carrot.
Spinach is not as good as carrots. There you go. Spinach is not as good as carrots. Mm. Now we have this one. My friends are. Now we're going to go with are not. Hey, 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 hey. I'm going to say it first. Mm. Oh, Nabila. Okay, Nabila. Go, Nabila. I was about to give an example.
My sister are not as good as my friends.
You only have one sister. You cannot say my sister are.
My cousins are not as good as my best friend.
Mbak Berlin, Jessica, Marcel, Nabila said they are not. You are not as good as your friends. Nabila. There you go. My cousins are not as good as my best friends. How about Alena, Shelo, and me? Oh, I know. Games, for me, video games are not as good as books. Because I love books, so video games are not as good as books. Nabila has a book too.
It's a novel.
What is it? Hujan. Oh, Terelius Hujan. Okay. Shelo, Alena? Using are not as good as. Hello, Alena.
Wait, miss, I have to
Mm.
think. Video game as not good as storybook.
Mm. Wait, that's my sentence. Video games are not as good as storybooks. I have the same sentence. Video games are not as good as books.
Wait, my friends
Well,
are not as good as my family.
oh, my friends are not as good as my family. There you go. You can use others, up to you. For example, my clothes are not as good as my mother's clothes. Why not? Mm, Shallow. Let's go.
My best friend are not as good as my friend.
Mm, seriously, sahabat-sahabat baikku tidak sebaik teman-temanku. Really?
My friend are uh, are not as good as my best friend.
There you go. My friends are not as good as my best friends. Now let's check this one out. Mhm. Find the phrases in the text that means the same. You already read the text yesterday. The book is better than the movie. What does it mean, by the way? Please translate this to Indonesian. What does it mean? The book is better than the movie?
Bukunya lebih bagus daripada filmnya.
There you go. Bukunya lebih bagus daripada filmnya. And this one, what does it mean?
Filmnya tidak sebagus bukunya.
Filmnya tidak sebagus bukunya. They are the same, right? Artinya sama kan berarti? Yang ini bukunya lebih baik daripada filmnya. Berarti filmnya di bawah, bukunya di atas. And then the movie isn't as good as the book. Filmnya tidak sebagus bukunya. Sama aja. Okay, now we are going to try to find number 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nabila, I'm going to ask you to find number 2 in this article, in this text. Alena, number 3. Cello, number 4. I will find number 5. Kira-kira, from their comments, which one is talking about this? The book is just as good as the movie. The book
I
is
found
just as good as the movie. The book is just as good.
I
Oh,
found
I know. I found it.
I found it.
Okay, gone. Alena, you can type it. The movie. Hey. Why is my writing so big? There. You can type on my screen, Alena. The movie is just as good as the. Hmm. The book isn't as good as the movie. The movie? Wait, no way. No way, Nabila. The book isn't as good as the movie. Which one is higher? Mana yang lebih tinggi posisinya? Yang lebih bagus? The book or the movie? The book isn't as good as the movie. So, which one is better? The book or the movie? Alena, you said you find it. You found it. You can type it. The movie is just as good as the book. No way. That's number 5. Oh, let's check this one out. Nabila, check this one out first. What does it mean by number 2? Well, you just have to, you already know the meaning of isn't as good as. So, what does it mean? Bukunya
Bukunya ti- tidak bagus dengan filmnya.
tidak sebaik. One more time.
Tidak sebaik dengan film.
Tidak sebaik filmnya. Bukunya tidak sebaik filmnya. So, it means that the movie is, you need to find the movie. Where's the movie? The movie, the movie, the movie. Berarti filmnya lebih baik daripada bukunya. Which one is that? Which comment has the same meaning as filmnya lebih baik daripada bukunya? Nabila, you can read your book because I'm going to move it here. Yeah, Nabila is gone. Alena, let's go. Nabila was gone. Okay, Nabila. Find the sentence that says filmnya lebih baik daripada bukunya? There you go. Nabila got it. Number 2. Number 3 and 4, Alena and Shello. The film is not. Oh, hang on. Shello. Who's the black one? Shello, you missed something. Hang on. What is missing from your sentence, Shello? The film is not. What's missing here?
As.
There you go. You can write as and put it there as. So the film is not as interesting as the book. The book. Alena, yours?
I cannot write with my phone.
Well, you can type it in the chat box. I will move it there. Or do you want to say it so I can type? What is it?
I cannot just type it.
Hmm? I will type it. You just have to say it. There, okay. The movie is just as good as the book? No way. The book isn't as frightening as the movie. What does it mean, by the way? Shello, Nabila, you can also help Alena. What does it mean? The book isn't as frightening as the movie.
Bukunya tidak semenakutkan filmnya.
There you at the same time. Bukunya tidak semenakutkan filmnya. Let's find something with that. With frightening or scary. Let's go. Which one is it? As good as, better than, the dream is more amazing, the movie was disappointing, as good as exciting, aren't realistic. There you go. So, which one is scarier? When it's like Donald Duck or like Alice in Wonderland, the movie? Yang lebih menakutkan kalau yang realistis seperti Alice atau seperti Donald Duck, Tom and Jerry? That's Tom and Jerry. Not realistic.
Oh, the character in the book aren't as realistic as the character in the movie.
There you go. The characters in the book aren't as realistic as the characters in the movie. Okay, now we have talked about the Alice in Wonderland. Now we are going to talk more about your hobbies. Oh, no. We're going to switch your sentence first. Check this one out. When this one is talking, the book is better than the movie. Now we change it into the movie isn't as good as the book. Do you still remember your first sentence about food? Mine is, what was mine? gado-gado. My sentence was rawon is not or isn't as good as pecel. Now I'm going to change it like this. Pecel is better than rawon. So your turn to change your sentence. Nabila? Nabila, do you still remember your sentence? Bus. Oh no. What was it? Bakso and
Bakso better than pecel.
there you go. Bakso is better than pecel. Alena, your sentence? You still remember? You said gado-gado isn't as good as fried chicken, right? So now we switch it. Fried chickennya yang ditaruh di depan.
Fried chicken isn't as good as gado-gado.
No, don't change the meaning. Kalau tadi lebih baik fried chicken, sekarang juga harus tetap lebih baik fried chicken. We put fried chicken first. Fried chicken is, go Alena. Tinggal dibalik posisinya. Fried chicken is, Alena, you are muted. Go.
Fried chicken isn't
Is, this one.
uh,
Dari kalimat
fried
ini dirubah jadi
chicken
kalimat ini.
is better than gado-gado.
Fried chicken is better than gado-gado. There you go. Shello?
Spanish is better than the tomato.
Do. Your sentence was tomatoes. Spinach is better than carrots. Okay, so now you switch. Carrots. Spinach. Sorry, spinach isn't as good as carrots. Right? Bayam tidak seenak wortel. Now you need to say wortel lebih enak daripada gado-gado. Wortel lebih enak daripada bayam. So, spinach, carrots.
Carrot is better than the spinach.
Carrots are better than spinach. There you go. Oh, we have less than 1 minute. We will go to WhatsApp. Guys, this time, please do your after Zoom activity. I mean it. I mean it. Okay? Deal? Deal. Alena, Shello? Come on now. Okay. I'll see you back on WhatsApp, everyone.